Parents of Reddit, why don't you close the door when you're leaving our rooms? Usually stinks in there. Username checks out. Smells like squid and farts. Wouldn't that be more reason to close it? It needs some air in there. Lol. Yeah, see, as a teenage boy my parents do this, say it needs to air out, and my personal opinion to this, if you don't come back to my room and open the door you won't smell a thing, 100% guaranteed. Lol. You may choke from the stench, and we love you and care about your safety. I open my window nightly, I think it might be the only thing keeping me alive. You gotta let them spread their wings, mama. Yeah, see, as a parent, your teenage stink isn't contained in your room when you keep the door closed, but leaving it open will reduce the smell for the whole house. AAH, the beauty of salivating after girls in your class thinking they'd be okay walking into your room when it stinks of sweat and cum. No, it permeates through the air conditioning and sleeps under the door. Then you start smelling like it, even in fresh clothes. You keep doing things for them, they won't learn to take care of themselves. Gotta let them choke on their own foot stench before they will learn. Because saying son, your room stinks of the month-old cum socks that are clearly stuffed down the side of the bed and you need to let some fresh air in here, because I'm genuinely worried at this point that breathing the air that is currently in here technically counts as me swallowing your money shot is just going to embarrass us both. I use a simple rule that I expect my son to follow. If it's closed before I knock and enter, I will close it when I exit. If it's open when I enter, I leave it open when I exit. This rule applies to all parties living in the home. Good egg. What if it's the bathroom? I remember arguing with my dad one time and angrily huffing to my room and casually closing the door behind me, but my window was open so it slammed, and I immediately opened it, and in my calmest voice, said I didn't mean to slam it. My window is open to my father, who is ready to rage coming towards my room really quickly. My kids aren't in their teens yet, so they never really close their bedroom doors. It is kind of heartwarming that we all interact so much daily, but we do give our eldest, 10, alone time. She can stay home alone now while we shop, or whatever, and she loves it. I can imagine a time when they will both want to be left alone and close their doors and stop interacting with us and maybe hate each other. Maybe moms just hope you don't notice they left it open because they miss your sweet face around the house. Multiple. Sometimes I close it again. Most of the time I close it again. If I leave it open it's usually one of the following reasons. Messing with you. We maybe just had a pleasant jokey conversation. I'll often come back in a minute and close it. I've asked you to do a chore and I don't want you to forget. Your room stinks and needs fresh air. When you go to close it, you'll drop all the drugs and knives and shit you hid up your sleeves when we came in, and we can say aha. And you can say curses, foiled again. Then we can say damn right, go to your room. And you can say, but I'm already in my room. And we can say fuck you, smartass, I'm confiscating your weed. Why so specific? My mother usually leaves my door closed, lol. When she does it's usually your room stinks. I think she does to see when I'm smoking pot, and I just want to say you know I smoke pot. Do you just want to see me pull out of my huge ass bong? It's a very tall bong. My parents would leave the door open and then complain because I watched videos that occasionally had swear words in it. Headphone jack didn't work. They knew this, and if the door was closed it was blocked out so only I could hear it. So now I'm conditioned to always close my door and keep it closed whenever I watch anything with profanity. Cause I was a teenager once, and no closing the door means you're wanking or smoking. Both of which are to be discouraged in the house. Wank and smoke at school. Because this is my house. And this is my room that you're in. What my dad would say after the smack across the face, if had ever dared to tell either of my parents that they need to close my door. Throughout the time my two daughters grew up I never once touched the doors to their rooms, or knocked on them. If they were open, I could go in. If they were shut, I couldn't. If they wanted their door shut, they had to do it. Same rule went for every upstairs room, including the bathroom and my own bedroom, when they were home. Have never looked in a handbag in my life. Subscribe for more AskReddit content.